They'll keep your feet warm at night, your little tipsies. Because it's a little bit chilly in downtown Paphos at the moment. We're around about 14 degrees. We're in the first week of February. And before we start the video, let's say, well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Where's watching Receiver Booth? Well, as you understand, she is completely and utterly sidetracked inside a shop looking for ways to extract money from Mr. Paul.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again. And again, I'm lost.
And again, she's totally lost, that's for sure. She's looking for something to buy. We were having a rummage around looking for sunglasses because we are trying to find a special pair of sunglasses for someone who's very, very special indeed. And of course, that is Lady so sweet Caroline. Come on, Receiver Booth. It's time to get off down the Paphos Promenade. The girls in the shop are looking that little bit uneasy, if you understand, because, well, there's a little bit of fakery going on in there, but don't tell anybody, obviously. Receiver Booth?
Do you know, Mr. Paul, I understand that some bags are not original. That's understandable. But some bags are so nice. It's better not to buy the imagination of leather, but buy the cloth one, which is nice.
Right. We're not condoning fakery, but it goes on everywhere in the world. Let's go that away, Receiver Booth, and see if we can see what's gone on in the downtown Paphos Harbour.
Because my umbrella still there? Oh, no.
I'm sure she ever goes on about that umbrella. We've got a collection of umbrellas, by the way. I'm not going in the water.
No,
we've got a new recruit, Mr. Allen, who likes to go on his treadmill and run alongside me as I drive. He's coming out and he's bringing goggles, flippers, and a mankini in blue. He's going to jump in especially for you.
Monkey in blue?
A mankini. It's like a bikini for a man to wear. You've not seen one of them, have you? And I understand many people haven't, but don't worry, don't forget to come back in a couple of months because we are going to get Mr. Allen off his treadmill into his blue mankini, goggles, flippers, and we're going to chuck him in. And we're going to see if he can swim. Well, that bit doesn't really matter. As long as he gets us the, how'd you say it? Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Exactly.
Somebody wrote in the comments, and it was very, very right, I agree with you, that umbrella, after being so long under the water, it's not gonna be the same. I understand it.
Shh, don't tell Mr. Allen that. Alan, you didn't hear that. You going in that water to get that umbrella.
Well, I now forgot what I wanted to say. I'm telling you, Mr. Paul, I'm trying to translate from all these awful lots of languages that I know.
The awful languages?
My English is so poor, and
your English is terrible.
When you interrupting me, mermaid.
Mermaid. Tell us a little anecdote about your teacher, because I find that one hilarious every time. Miss Julie, if you're watching, our superstar, my business strategist, Mr. Richard, and of course, my little partner in crime, Mr. Leo. Oh, and a big shout out to Sean the mechanic, who wants to buy a nice big boat. And we're going to need a boat, because we're thinking about doing the Marie Curie cruising boats. Can we cut the bottom out of it and put some sticky polythene to make it a glass bottom boat? Anyway, tell us about your English teacher.
You want a teacher lessons? Right. I used to study at the University of Teachers Training Institute. And we had an English lessons. And we had to bring a small mirrors in order to see where is our tongue situated. Now you all will think that we all know where is our tongue situated, in our mouths. But no. Probably, I thought the same. But the teacher of ours wanted us to be situated like that, sometimes like that. And every time when we had this English lesson, she was telling us, if you speak your English correctly, you have to have the soft throat. I thought, my dear, poor English people, when they talking, they all have a sore throat. They shouldn't talk a lot. But she then explained, our teacher did, that for us, the pronunciation must be hard. They were born with these genes, and they already used to it. Don't you worry. Just talk English, correct English, and if you feel the sore throat, it means you speak correctly. This is what she meant.
There you go, Miss Julie. You should be falling over by last time. Last time you were crying, then you were in stitches. Now you should fall over. Hold on a minute, I've got a sore throat.
So I told you many times, don't talk.
I can't talk.
When you
Hold on,
don't
I'm not
talk.
English, I'm Welsh. There we go.
So you can continue.
I can continue.
Right.
So, we've got a Welshman in town at the moment. No, sorry, he's not in town at the moment, but he's coming into town very, very soon. And he's from South Wales. So he's from Tom Jones country. And his name is Welsh Dave. And he's going to jetty on down, I think it's into the Panaretti Coral Bay Resort. Now, we've been there once or twice, I think. I think that's where you're going, isn't it? Anyway, drop it in the comments. No, you're not going there. I've confused you with someone else who's already staying there as we speak. Yous are staying in probably the greatest hotel in downtown Coral Bay. It must be very good because one man stays there, and his name is the one and only Viscount Paul Butler. Possibly the greatest man in the world. If there's a God in the world, well, his name is Viscount Paul Butler. What's that hotel called? The Coral Bay?
Coral Bay Beach. Beach?
Beach? What did you say?
Yes.
Beach and resort. There we are. I thought she was confusing her English then, Miss Justine. I really, really thought that we had to check the spelling on that word. But anyway, where are we now? Well, we're entering very, very rapidly the downtown Paphos Harbour area, and it's quite lit. So let's go and have a mosey on down and see if we can see any differences from the last time we were here. Now remember, the last time we were here, it was, 4 days ago now, and of course we've had a bit of rain. Yes, believe it or not, we have had 2 days of downpours, torrential rain in fact, and it came and it came and it came and it came, and it didn't want to go away, but luckily today, well, it's buggered off. It's gone back to Northern Europe. Sorry about that. So where are we?
It's coming back.
Oh no, don't say that.
Yes.
That'll upset all the viewers because they only like to see the sunshine.
Look at the clouds,
No,
Mr.
no,
Paul.
no,
You
no.
always have to say the truth.
Well, you've got to think, I've got a little furry friend who lives in downtown Derbyshire way, isn't it? And of course, her name is Miss Daisy, and she's a Cypriot cat, and she was abducted and stolen by some people, and they took her back to downtown Derbyshire, and now she sits there every day watching Mr. Paul drive around with the blue skies and the blue sea, and she's dreaming of coming back. And she's got a little doggy, you know doggies,
Yeah,
and he's
I know.
called Bo, and he sits there next to her, and she tells him how wonderful Cyprus is. And of course it is, except when it rains.
What sort of addiction this cat's got? You said it
Well, it
was
wants to come
addictive.
back. It wants to come back to Cyprus.
Ah, okay.
It sits there watching me drive around, and it's now thinking, who the hell is she? Well, that's Marika. That's Miss Gracivia Booth. That's the most beautiful woman in the world. And guess what? She speaks your lingo. Say hello to Daisy.
Hello, my dear Daisy.
In her lingo.
What
She's
is
speaking
it?
the Greek.
Oh, really?
Yes, a Greek Cypriot cat.
Γεια σου, αγαπητή μου, Daisy.
Ooh, you could
What's
also
his
say
name?
hello to Miss Nicole.
What is name?
Daisy.
Daisy.
Yes.
Γεια σου, αγαπητή μου, Daisy.
You could also
Ελπίζω
say
ότι είσαι καλά.
hello to Miss Nicole because she's from Crete.
Miss Nicole, χαιρετίζω. Ελπίζω ότι όλα καλά στη ζωή σας. Σας αγαπούμε πάρα πολύ και ευχαριστώ.
There we go. Hopefully, Mr. Ian, that impressed you because yes, her language skills are very, very good indeed. Now, I've cast my eye around, and to be honest, not a lot has changed. A bit of dry stone walling's been done, Mr. Sean, but you can't really see very much of it. But we'll try and capture it. Have a look at that. It's a bit dark, I would think, but some of the little cracks and some of the rocks have been chiselled out and replaced, and there's bags of concrete and cement and all sorts of bits and bobs going on. So don't worry, it's going to come back in a couple of months and it's going to be much better than it ever was before. Neater, more organised, and everyone's going to be friendly, everyone's going to be laughing and joking. Even her and me will be chuchka dancing up and down the promenade. And what do we call it now? The Jalamo Street.
Jalamo Street.
Yes, there we are. But don't tell you the restaurants that we told you that. Anyway, it could be that time for us to say thanks for watching. And of course, if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Why not come back for a little bit more of our madness? And if you want to watch the channel grow that a little bit more, go through to our About page where you can consider to buy me, perhaps her, the most beautiful woman in the world, a coffee. And we promise to transfer it into, well, coffee.
into the wine.
And the wine, there we are.
Going back to the renovation, I would like to say that really the workers are working hard, because not long ago it was full road, was busy of instruments and the things that they put on the workers, and I would like to say that obviously it's gonna be the hard job for them to finish in a couple of months, but I know that they will do all their best in order to make all our dearest family happy. And I would like to tell you many thanks for watching. Thank you again and again for your attention, for your time, for your all love, for your warmest hearts, and we will be soon coming with another madnesses. Many kisses and bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you're curious to know why we've come into the Paphos Harbour, well, now we're going to go and hunt down our little furry friends and give them a little bit of a feast. Look at that. Absolutely spectacular. Well, I wouldn't get on that boat, not if Mr. Yanis was in town. Thanks for watching. Hold on, Gracievi's dancing around.
I think I have a sore throat. It means I have talked too much. But why? I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not English. That's why.
There we are. She's off, monkeying around as usual. Thanks for watching. One of these days, she's going to fall in with that umbrella, that's for sure. Thanks for watching. For dancing, pirouetting, massaging, Gracevia, Babouf. Right, let's go and feed the cats.